round to all the towns. Head away, holiday, South Aussie with Cosi's on sit down. South Aussie with Cosi. In South Australia we will go. Head away, holiday, South Australia all the way. South Aussie with Cosi.
G'day and welcome to another episode of South Aussie with Cosi. My name's Cosi and the whole point of this TV show is to inspire you with your family or your friends to check out what I believe is the world's best backyard that is right here in South Australia. The thing is, a lot of us are sort of saying, well, we don't have the money or you don't have the time. I'll show you how to make it easy on both accounts. Low budget holidays, quick, easy, simple. Whether it's with the family or friends, I've got it catered for everyone. Wait till you see what's on tonight's show. We catch up with Barossa superstar Maggie Beer. We find out, is Adelaide Arcade really haunted? Ooh. And your chance to win a free SA Shorts holiday package. But first, can I take the family away for under $200? Well, this is the BankSA $200 challenge, and I want you to ask yourself this question. When's the last time you went for a holiday in Adelaide, right? I know you might live in the city or the metro area, but when did you go for a holiday right here in the city? I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's something that we have never really done as a family, but we're going to try it, aren't we? Because we're going to go 2 days and 1 night in the Brighton Caravan Park. Let's do it. Should be good. What CD's that? Couldn't be any easier to get to Brighton Caravan Park. The City of Adelaide has some great caravan parks that aren't just for country folk or interstate tourists. Before you know it, you're already there, you're checked in, unpacked and relaxing with the family. You know, beaches are such an easy sell for the entire family. The sunshine, the sand, the surf, it's got to be an improvement to just sitting around watching TV all weekend. Okay, I kind of get the fact that you're watching TV right now, and that's actually an irony that I'm well aware of. Oh, have a look at this little kid here. How cute. He's bearing a body. It doesn't matter who you are, married, single, kids, no kids, grandparents, de factos, this caravan park is perfect for everyone, even those who are lucky enough to be fit enough to not have to wear shirts. It is 287 steps from where we are standing right now back to our caravan park, and you know what, I've got to say, it's well worth the effort because have a look at the views. Well, Rick, it's fair to say, mate, the caravan park is actually located right on the beach.
Yeah, we're very lucky. We're one of the very, very few caravan parks in Australia,
right,
where we are right on the beach and we see the sunset of an evening.
Tell us about the accommodation you've got here. There's a fair few different options.
Yeah, we can go from the very, very budget conscious, which is a budget cabin.
Yep.
Doesn't have a shower and toilet. You have to use the community amenities.
Yep.
You've got slow gradients up from there. You go right up to the deluxe spa cabin that obviously has a spa, dishwasher, all the modern cons.
You know, I'm trying to encourage people that live in the city or somewhere in Adelaide to actually go, you know what, I'm going to go spend a couple of nights somewhere right in the city because there's so many cool spots just like this one.
Oh, a lot of people, if they come from nearby, particularly at Christmas time,
yes,
they can go home, water the tomatoes, kick out the dog. Half an hour later, they can be back on the spot and back with mum and dad.
You've raised a very good point. We've got a load of animals, right? Every time we go away, somewhere to regional South Australia, there's the who's going to feed the birds and the pets and the animals. When you stay here, you're right, you can just duck home. You could potentially even still go and do a bit of work if you had to.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably unfortunate with our location, we're not allowed to have dogs in the park. Yep. or pets. But yeah, if you're only 5 minutes from home, what the heck?
Absolutely. And what things are there to do around the park? So you've rocked up here, you've got all the kids on board. What can we do within the park?
We have paddle skis. They're very nominal in cost.
Yep.
Fishing rods. The kids have a ball, absolute ball on the beach. You've got the jetty. The jetty's only a 2-kilometre walk.
Wow, yeah.
And of course the swimming. Swimming is very safe for the kids.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's great as well. You can come down here, you know, you get one of the cabins or perhaps you bring your caravan, whatever it might be. You can bring all your own food, so that's obviously going to save you big bucks as well.
Oh, exactly. Most people bring their alcohol and their food and whatever, and they really cut the budget down.
Hey, sometimes I reckon people in Adelaide forget how lucky we are with our beaches. You know, people from Europe would die to have beaches like we have in Adelaide anywhere near their capital cities. The other thing is, Adelaide beaches deliver some absolute ripping sunsets. All of this serenity's making me hungry. One of my hired extras this evening is this goosebrain rabbit from SAFM.
I presume that means I'm getting paid.
That wasn't in the contract.
Okay.
All right, mate, we're here, we're enjoying a little bit of dinner. We're basically cheating the system because this is a holiday, but we're still in Adelaide.
I know. I live like 15 minutes up the road from here, so this is awesome. But you pull up and we've been a couple of hours now, but like 5 minutes after getting here, it's like you're on holidays, miles away. Not really, it's only...
He might be bald, but he's actually got a point. Hey, the other thing is, to really maximise your night away, who could be bothered cooking up a feed? So ordering in some pizzas is absolutely the way to go. A night out of the house is also a great way to celebrate little Ashley's 3rd birthday.
Go together. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Ash.
Oh, turns out Ashley's a little bit scared of knives.
It is. Mummy, do it.
After a quick bite of birthday cake, it was off to spoil the kids with a spa.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, parents, we've all been there. Bless the little children. Righto, kids, bedtime, and it's time for us to wrap up the BankSA $200 challenge. We stayed in the budget cabins that'll set you back $96 a night. Friends of ours celebrating the birthday, well, they got the spa cabin, which cost a little bit more, but still very affordable. Petrol cost us $15. The pizzas cost us $25 a family. Other snacks and bits and pieces were $27. Playing on the beach was free. Walking up to the lookout was free. A glorious sunset, absolutely free. So that's a grand total of $163 for a night away in the Brighton Caravan Park. Do you know what? There's 5 of us in our family, so that actually works out to $32.60 per head. And that includes everything. You couldn't eat at a restaurant for that.
Hi, we're the Meningie Coolabah, and we're watching South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi.
Hi, I'm Maggie Beer, and you're here at my farm shop in the Barossa, and you're watching South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi.
I'm here at Neptune Island, which is just off the coast of Port Lincoln in SA, and we have locked on to a heap of these trevally. There's stacks of them out here. Each week on South Aussie with Cosi, we're asking you guys to send in your viewers' clips. Now that could be your home video, it could be something you shot on your little phone, or some family photos. Just send them into the website, southaussiewithcosi.com.au, and you could win $200 cash thanks to the Adelaide Arcade. Let's check out this week's winner. Jeanette and her family thought they'd hire a camper trailer and do an outback trip to Meningie. Well, the hired camper trailer had other ideas and broke its axle. As my 11-year-old would say, epic fail. They ended up stranded on the banks of the Coopers Creek and spent the next few days swimming and catching their own fish. Nice bathers. Well, Jeanette, go and buy yourself an axle, because here's $200, all thanks to the Adelaide Arcade. Hey, by the way, check out the Christmas display the kids and I have set up on the road between Port Wakefield and Kadina. We found this massive dirt mound at the Paskey Field Day site. The kids set the tree up, it's got tinsel in the works, and the young fella spray painted Merry Christmas in the dirt underneath. It's basically our gift to York Peninsula. We're here at the Mallee Fowl restaurant in the Riverland, and this place was voted the best themed restaurant in the whole of Australia. So I thought we'd better come and check it out. Now, Carol's the owner. Tell us about this place.
Well, we started it 14 years ago. We've been open now 14 years.
Yep.
Started out as a hobby, but it ended up a lot bigger than what we anticipated. And
Yeah, pretty cool to win the best theme restaurant in Australia. What
it's
is the
fantastic.
theme? What have you got going? Anything goes type theme?
very, very Australiana,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, anything does go. Somebody gives you something, you want to hang it on the wall, so we do that. We get stuff donated quite a bit.
Excellent. What's your
Yeah.
favourite dish on the menu here?
It would be the kangaroo.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the kangaroo and the quail. Love the quail. Yeah, yeah. And then there's the cheesecake.
Can't go past
Goes
the
on a bit.
cheesecake. Now tell us, celebrities, have you had many float past the Mallee Fowl restaurant over the years?
Oh, we have had the odd one or two or three.
Yeah.
Merv Hughes was
Oh.
here one night, which was a great night.
Big
He's
Merv.
full of fun, yeah, big boy.
Couple of beers into Merv, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
yes. And he gave a talk to some blokes that were here.
Yep.
And we've had the Premier and the Governor and we've had Adam Brand.
And what about outside? I see there's kind of the amphitheatre style setup. Is that for, you have campfires there? And...
Yes, yeah. Usually June long weekend we've always had a country music show.
Right.
And we have campfires and we get the cookhouse going and bar open up down there.
What's your favourite bit of memorabilia that's hanging in these walls?
It's a big question, that one.
There's literally thousands of things in here.
Yeah, there is. I really like the old sign over on the side of the wall there.
Yeah.
For £20 it cost. That was a lot of money back when
Back in the
pounds
day.
were in, because that was back in before the 60s.
Yeah. And I also love the fact that you guys cook some of the meals in front of everyone. You've got like a barbecue setup. How would you describe that?
Yes. Well, originally we were going to have it as cook your own, which is how we planned it.
You don't like cooking, so you thought, bugger it, they can do the work?
Yeah, it started out like that, but nobody wanted to cook their own.
Oh, really?
So I only did it for about 3 months, I think.
Yeah.
And we've done it ever since.
But
So-
geez, it adds to the atmosphere here.
It
though,
does,
doesn't
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's really cool. It kind of
Yes,
gives it that
it does.
Australian barbecue feel. It's cooking going on as you're eating.
Yeah, it does. Which reminds me, I've got some steaks to turn over.
Oh, well, yeah.
You
well,
wanna-
yeah, let's have a sticky beat, for sure. I love little restaurants and places to eat around South Australia that are full of character. You know, I also love the fact that Carol here busts her backside to keep this Riverland icon going. The least you can do is, if you're a local or if you're floating past, is swing by for a steak or two to support her. We need to keep family-run places like this going. The Mallee Fowl restaurant is absolutely loaded with memorabilia. It's kind of like when you're eating your meal, you don't actually know where to look. We had the kids on board and I asked them what was their favourite little bit of memorabilia around the Mallee Fowl.
The Flying Doctor fundraiser.
I like the legs. I like the boots. We like the guitars.
So if you're visiting the Riverland, make sure you stop off here. The Mallee Fowl restaurant, it's got to be on your to-do list.
Hey, my name is Atma, and you're watching South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi is a unique travel show in that I think we're the only mob that actually stopped filming to change nappies. Believe it or not, folks, I'm actually next.
South Aussie with Cosi.
You just don't get a bigger celebrity than the Barossa Valley's own Maggie Beer. What a cool surname too. She's a cook, she's a mum, she's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. So we headed to Maggie's farm shop in Nuriupta, or as the locals say, Nuriupta, to find out what this South Aussie girl loves about SA.
My favourite place in South Australia to visit, except for the Barossa, I think would be Kangaroo Island and all that that has to offer. I've always wanted to spend more time in really taking time in the Flinders Ranges. It's right on my doorstep and I haven't done it nearly enough. If I had $50 and that was all I had for a day in Adelaide, I would go straight to Botanic Gardens. No matter how hot it is, that is the most beautiful, cool and wonderful place with children, grandchildren, or just as a couple. And then all along North Terrace. The entrance into the museum is free, the art gallery, just that historic walk along there. The $50 will just be spent on having a snack somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Yabby. The Murray River's famous for them. And this is Nigel. He's famous for catching these. Hey mate, thanks for joining us first up.
No worries.
Tell us about these Yabbies. So you catch a few?
Yeah, we catch a few, yep. A few in the river at the moment, it's just starting to come on again.
Mate, what's the best way to catch a Yabby?
We use hopper nets, double ring nets.
Yep.
Yep.
What about bait?
Good to get the carp, bit of ox liver works good. some people use cat nuts, different series to catching them.
Let me just clarify, when you say cat nuts, you actually mean like dog biscuits and stuff, yeah?
Yep, put them in a stocking, put them in the bottom of the net, they help the yabby stay in there, so yeah.
What's the best way to cook a yabby? I mean, hang on, let me just ask that again. Block his ears. What's the best way to cook a yabby?
Boil them up in some water, a bit of salt water, same as you cook up your normal seafood.
Now they tell me, mate, you've got almost what is a celebrity yabby in this pot here. Now, folks, remember, this is kind of your average size yabby. Who have we got in here?
We got big monster in here.
Have a look at that.
That's try not to get bitten by it. Yeah, that is a yabby straight out the river here.
Man, here, you hold this one. This one's the boring one. Give me the cool one. That is unbelievable. That's the biggest yabby I've seen. Now, you were telling me earlier, he was actually part of a yabby competition that's held here at Mannum, huh?
Yes, yep. Down the local pub here, we have a yabby comp every year, and this one only come fourth. So,
fourth?
Yeah.
What'd you get for coming fourth?
We got a voucher to spend in the bottle shop, so yeah.
Yeah? And what's first prize in the yabby comp at Mannum?
$500.
$500?
Yep, gets you
next year's your year, boy. Come on. So you're going to keep him and grow him up for next year?
Yeah, we're breeding him up, trying to get him bigger, so.
Yeah, all right. Oh, how good's that? All right, we chucked a couple of nets out a few hours ago. It's about time to check him, do you think?
Yeah, I reckon they'll be just about ready.
See, I'm like a little kid with yabby nets. I just pull them in too quickly. As soon as I chuck them in, I want to check them. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it can be not very good sometimes. You need to let them go overnight, it's better, so.
All right, we'll go check these yabby nets,
Yep,
eh?
let's do it.
G'day punters, I'm a yabby from Mannum, and I was in the Mannum Yabby competition and I came fourth for the biggest. Look at me. Don't move a muscle because South Aussie with Cosi's back after the break. Hooray!
Hi, I'm Tyson.
And I'm Sarah.
South Aussie with Cosi. That's what it is. You're watching South Aussie with Cosi.
If they can't get this right, the wedding will never last.
South Aussie with Cosi.
You're watching South Aussie with Cosi!
That's good. We'll Photoshop all you guys out of it.
South Aussie with Cosi.
Does it get any better than this? We are behind the scenes doing a VIP tour with the panda bears here at Adelaide Zoo. This is Fooney. Hey, Fooney. This is the only spot in the southern hemisphere where you can get this close to pandas. Now, the good thing is that each week here on South Aussie with Cosi, we give you the chance to win a shorts package, 2 nights accommodation away for absolutely nothing. All you need to do is jump on the website, www.southaussiewithcosi.com.au, register your details. Let's check out this week's prize. Here's your chance to win a getaway to Coolabah Cabins. Oh, it even sounds relaxing. Located on the grass shores of Lake Albert, surrounded by 12 hectares of native trees, abundant wildlife, linen supplied, you've got brekkie supplied, barbecue and outdoor dining area, and how's this? Guests have access to their own 9-hole par 3 golf course. Thank you. Hey, how's this? There's over 400 great SA holiday ideas in the South Australian Shorts booklet. For your chance to win this shorts package, just register your details at southaussiewithcosi.com.au and good luck. I'm here in the Adelaide Arcade, and this is actually the oldest arcade in South Australia. In fact, the first brick was laid way back in 1885. Just goes to show how old this place is. But what am I doing here? I mean, it's after hours, all the lights are off, there's not a customer in sight. Well, the locals here tell me that this place is haunted. You know, I don't really believe in ghosts. In fact, I actually don't think they exist. But what was interesting, when I knew I was coming here, I put it up on my Facebook page and said, hey, if you've seen a ghost in South Australia, then please send me through the photo. And it doesn't actually surprise me how many people responded, because we are meant to be quite haunted here in South Australia. Well, we've got Kapunda, for example. That's meant to be the most haunted country town in the whole of Australia. Take a look at some of the things that you guys sent through. Catherine Pearson is a Facebook buddy of mine, and she sent in this photo they took at the Adelaide jail. Can you see the ghost? Oh yeah, and this one here is sent in by the Overland Corner Hotel. That's near Barmera. Ooh, a face in the picture. Spooky! And I still remained a skeptic till one of my Facebook friends from the Riverland sent me in this ghost photo. I don't know. After seeing that, maybe there are lots of ghosts here in South Australia. But one thing's for sure, they reckon they've seen one here at the Adelaide Arcade, and they've got it on tape. Before we take one step further, I've got to show you this video. It's a YouTube sensation, thousands of people have seen it, and this is the ghost they reckon haunts the Adelaide Arcade. Okay, let's see this ghost. It's there on the right-hand side, here it comes. A flash of light, or is that a ghost? I don't know, I'm still not 100% convinced either way, really. What do you reckon? Well, there you go. You've seen the footage. Is Adelaide Arcade actually haunted, or is it just a load of hogwash? To shed some light on the subject, I've got Adelaide Arcade guru and ghost expert, Chantel. What's the story here?
Well, the ghost has a name. His name is Francis, and he was the caretaker here in the arcade in 1887. And one time the electric light was flickering a little bit, and he actually was checking out the generator, checking out what's going on in there, and unfortunately he fell in.
When he died?
Yeah, that was the end of him.
And you're smiling about it. No wonder he haunts the place. And do people actually come here to see if they can see the ghost?
Yeah, we actually have ghost tours as well that go around the arcade and just to see if we can see Francis.
Wow, all right, well, can you take me to the spot where the actual shot was filmed? Where was this vision taken where Francis actually was spotted on security camera?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Let's do it. Oh! Chantel took me back to the exact spot where the ghost was spotted, and guess what? We saw absolutely nothing. One thing's for sure though, the Adelaide Arcade is chock-a-block full of history. It's even got its own museum. There's not many arcades in the world that have actually got their own museum, so it's pretty cool. You can come up here, do a little bit of shopping, have a bit of a sticky beak in the Adelaide Arcade Museum. The other thing I suggest you do, because this is totally free to come up here, come and do a little bit of ghost spotting first, then check out the museum for free. Then while you're in this area, just duck across to the South Australia Museum. It's a fun day out, it won't cost you a cent. Well, that wraps up another episode of South Aussie with Cosi, and I'm doing the last piece right here in Sleaford Bay, which is on the Eyre Peninsula just outside of Port Lincoln. Before you go, a couple of things. Number one, the Facebook page. I get lots of ideas from Facebook, so please request me as a friend. Oh, sounding a little bit desperate. If you like, request me as a friend. Just look up Cosi Costello. The other one is the website, southaussiewithcosi.com.au. All the info about the show and about South Australia. Till next time, we'll see you later.
In South Australia we will go, head away, holiday, South Australia all the way, South Aussie with Cosi.
South Aussie with Cosi is proudly brought to you by the South Australian Tourism Commission.
South Aussie with Cosi.
I like possums.